These whammons, including an OnlyFans thought, are getting sterilized and blaming Orange Man for their decision. The erection tied my hands. Oh no, please stop anything but that. It's literally the end of the world. Ugh. These whammons are getting elective surgical procedures to render themselves infertile, all because Orange Man won an election. Yeah. What would be the equivalent of this? Like, imagine MAGA guys cutting their dicks off because Orange Man lost. That's pretty much what they're doing. The whammons who are speaking proudly about their decision say it's because they fear reproductive rights crackdown under a second Orange Man administration. So their solution is to make sure that it's not going to be an issue for them, right? Oh, fair enough. Should be encouraging that. Newsweek recently spoke to multiple whammons, including an OnlyFans model, who said they were turning to invasive, irreversible medical procedures to ensure their reproductive freedom remains untrodden upon. This is just as dumb as if I made a stand against someone violating my right to life by Minecrafting myself. Like, you can't violate my right to life if I take it away first. Eden Exora, 25, of Florida, who creates content for OnlyFans, told the outlet, for me, the idea of getting pregnant is worse than death. Well, I mean, depending on how you look at it, pregnancy is the most life-destroying of all the STDs you can get. She said that she was making plans to have a bilateral scalpingectomy, a procedure in which her fallopian tubes will be removed. For me, it was a call to action and need to get this locked in so I don't have to live in fear that any moment some random guy can completely destroy my life. Oh, I guess she never considered the alternative. Has the thought never crossed your mind that maybe you don't have to have sex with every random guy that walks by? Is that not even an option for you? You realize you could just stop having unprotected sex with random guys and stop letting them nut in you. Oh, right. But that's oppressive or something. Yeah, that's victim blaming. Yeah, see, this is the real truth. Now she can't destroy a man's life. Exactly. Now she can't trap a man for 18 years of child support. This is brilliant news for men. And for me, the idea of getting pregnant is worse than death. Doing what I can to protect my right to choose. I am choosing me. So reached via Instagram, Exora told the Compost that she was already mulling the procedure before Erection Day, but it was... but his winning made me want to actually get scheduled and on my calendar. Now, a serious question, by the way. New York Post in particular does a lot of these articles that almost come off as shilling for OnlyFans thoughts. Do you think they're getting paid? Do you think they're paid by the OnlyFans thoughts? Was it paid advertisement? Do you think that's what's going on here? She wasn't the only whammons considering the procedure with politics in mind. So if I am to be denied any rights for the next 4 or more years, yeah, just like you were 8 years ago, right? During Orange Man's first term, you had no rights whatsoever. You were just locked in the kitchen, chained up in there, forced to be pregnant and barefoot the whole time, right? And then when Brandon fortified his way into the White House, all of a sudden, all the white knights rode in and saved you. That's literally what happened. I will not give them up without a fight. I will never understand woman logic. Yeah, this will be like me knowing that someone is coming to kill me. And then my defense is, I'm not going to give up my right to life without a fight. And then suck starting a shotgun. Like, you can't Minecraft me if I'm already in Minecraft. I sure showed you, chud. I am so glad that Orange Man saved us from 2 potential whammons presidents. God, it would be a disaster. Now, Echoes told Newsweek she also plans to have her fallopian tubes removed. An unidentified 39-year-old who said she'd just gotten the procedure, as if you needed it, told the outlet that she felt she had no choice after the erection results. I am not happy that I felt forced into a surgery. I did not want to alter my body. I feel like the erection tied my hands and forced me to be sterilized. This is horrible. Literally admitting they have no will of their own. They're telling on themselves and they don't even know it. Another woman who said that she and her husband both never wanted children described her decision using language straight out of a dystopian novel and TV series, The Handmaid's Tale, in which women are second-class citizens. We got to give them what they want. Like, clearly they fetishize The Handmaid's Tale. We owe it to them to do everything in our power to make The Handmaid's Tale a reality. Now, I paid way too much attention to the vitriol Orange Man repeatedly spat during his previous term, and am keenly aware of the people he keeps around him and in his ear who want to see Waymans as incubators and possessions to subjugate. She had preemptively scheduled her appointment to be sterilized in October, claiming she was fully planning to cancel the surgery the day after the erection, assuming heals up Harris 1. Why though? In this article, it's claimed that you and your husband didn't want children anyway, right? Yeah, it said she and her husband both never wanted children. Why would you even leave the option open? Why would you need to do that? Oh, yeah, so your husband doesn't want children, but what if Chad or Tyrone does? Isn't there someone else you forgot to ask? I see. All right, so you wanted to leave yourself open for Chad or Tyrone. Husband probably knows about it. He's standing there with a snack tray. He knows what he's doing. In describing her choice to Newsweek, the women's used language that suggested elective surgery was forced upon her. Yeah, they're always perpetual victims. Every choice they make, it's not my fault. I was coerced. I was forced into it. No, you did it yourself. With Orange Man's victory, we quickly learned that my choice to cancel the surgery has been taken from me. No, you did that yourself. No one took anything. This isn't a wanted procedure, but one of necessity due to the politics and subjugation coming our way. I'm going to laugh so fucking hard when that doesn't happen. And then 4 years later, she's like, I want kids now. I may have made a mistake, though. Oops. And just like in that movie, like this is the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. What else can you do in this situation? On a post on the child-free sub, read it about the Newsweek article. Women's were lauding their decision to get sterilized as young as 21 years old. Some throwing around extreme claims now rooted in reality. Or did they meant to say not rooted in reality? Probably a typo. Well, when you pass laws that Minecraft women's on a regular basis, what are you going to do? I think we should give them what they want at some point. You know, this is just getting old. Just give them what they want already. They clearly fetishize this. Well, I want to get sterilized so bad, but I don't have the money and don't want this procedure to come up in my parents' insurance, lamented another. Yeah, imagine the parents are like, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't be reproducing anyway. Maybe this is a good idea. We're not going to stop you, honey. Let's go. Yeah, dumbassery. That's all you could say this is. This is just grade A dumbassery. Other women's are coping with Orange Man's dominant erection win with a good old-fashioned sex strike. Oh, so women's who've been celibate for 10 years are threatening to stop having sex. Whoa, wow, big deal. Oh no, whatever shall we do? How will we survive? Oh no. Across TikTok and Twitter, there's been a surge of videos of women's aligning themselves with a South Korean feminazi terrorist organization known as 4B, in which participants eschew the 4 no's of having sex with men, giving birth, dating men, or getting married to men. And the only women doing this are women no man wants anyway, which is why no one cares. Others have even taken to shaving their heads in an attempt to signal some kind of vague anti-patriarchal sentiment or encouraging their viewers to dump their Orange Man supporting husbands or boyfriends. If you want to live a miserable life and die a miserable death, that this is one way to speed run that. If that's your goal, I mean, congratulations. The movement has been widely mocked online, with some, including Whammons, questioning participants' sincerity, their sanity, or calling their behavior attention-seeking cringe. Now, these women, like when they do things like shave their heads, they're intentionally making themselves ugly to be unappealing to men. And when it works and they're unappealing to men, Then they cry about how all these sexist men don't want them. Perfect evolutionary dead ends cutting their own branches off. One Twitter user snidely remarked, "Yep, so it sounds like they need lobotomies instead." I think they'd improve. Like they would actually gain brain power if they got a lobotomy. And nothing says defeat like eliminating yourself from the gene pool, or another poster wrote. Now, if this was like the next Einstein, and he was like, "I'm gonna make sure my genes are gone if you guys don't behave," I knew you guys could probably figure out what point I was trying to make, but then I thought about it. They actually, Einstein had kids. I haven't heard of them accomplishing anything near what he did, which I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, last I checked, they were just living normal lives. Nothing wrong with that. But the point is, like, no, being a genius doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to be a genetic trait that you can pass on, let's just say. So it wouldn't really be much of a threat. Orange Man has sent mixed signals about his support for abortion rights, at times boasting about his role in getting Roe v. Wade overturned. But he's also repeatedly vowed he would not support a federal abortion ban, even threatening to veto one should come across his desk. Yeah, those two things are very different, by the way. So Roe v. Wade never should have been handled in the court system anyway. That needs to be handled in Congress, in the Senate, in the House. So it was a good thing that they got rid of that. And now they could do it the right way. And this was just him saying, if they do it the right way and come up with the result I don't want, I'm just going to stop it. I will not support a federal abortion ban under any circumstances, would in fact veto it, because it's up to the states to decide on the will of their voters, the will of the people. That's how it should be. Soon-to-be First Lady Melania Trump also famously made her staunch support of abortion rights known in a clip posted on social media to promote her memoir, Melania. Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth. Yeah, the right to Minecraft your own kids. Hell yeah. So meanwhile, the number of abortions since Roe v. Wade was overturned is actually ticking up slightly, which experts say is thanks to a wider availability of abortion pills by mail. And that's just the abortions you know about. Yeah, I wonder how many are out there that they go the back alley doctor route that there's no statistics for. That would be interesting. But for now, I think this is great. Crazy people are removing themselves from the gene pool. I see nothing wrong with this. As always, I am a firm believer in Darwin and natural selection, and I love it when it works as designed. All I got to say about that.